Hey guys, today I'm filming my Hit It or Quit It thoughts on hauls number 43. If you guys have never seen one of these videos from me before, I'll have my playlist linked down below. And basically I'm going to be reviewing all of the products I featured in a haul from about 10 months back to let you guys know my current thoughts on those items. Oftentimes once you see something featured in a haul, you never hear it mentioned again unless it's in a favorites or an empties. So what I like to do in these videos is review every single item that I hauled for you guys. My inspiration for this series is it's Kirsten and her What I Thought on Stuff I Bought series. I will have her channel and her playlist linked down below. A lot of people are doing these videos now, which I really appreciate, and I'm so happy this has caught on because it's very informative and interesting. I know I like filming these videos quite a lot. So I will also have my original haul linked down below, and I will list and link all the items that I mentioned. This was a pretty small haul compared to some of my others. So jumping right in, I have a couple staple products that I had picked up from Ulta. The first is the Neutrogena Acne Stress Control Triple Action Toner. You can see I have used this up completely. I used this up in my Project 10 Pan Skincare Edition. I'll have that playlist linked up here if you would like to see some skincare reviews from me. This is my Holy Grail toner. I've tried a couple things since then that I've received for free from PR, and I like this the most because it does sting my skin a tiny bit. It's not uncomfortable, but I just feel like it's actually doing something for my skin, which might not be the case, but it feels like it is, and it really gets off any leftover makeup remover, cleanser, or any dirt or grime or makeup. I think this is amazing, and once I finish the others that I have, I will go back to that because it is my number one. And then I had also picked up my Holy Grail conditioner, which is the L'Oreal Everpure Frizz Defy conditioner, and this is a marula oil scent. And how many months back was it? Probably 6 months ago or so, maybe even a whole year, I can't remember. L'Oreal repackaged these conditioners and shampoos, and they also changed the scents and which scents with which kind, but I always use the Frizz Defy. It used to be a rosemary mint scent, which I like better than this one, but this one does still smell really nice, and it conditions my hair so well. It makes my hair feel so soft. It has the effects of a deep conditioner, but it's just a regular one. This is Holy Grail to me. I am currently using a different hair care line that is supposed to be made for my hair, and I have to say it is very disappointing overall. So once I finish those products, I will go back to using this as a conditioner because this is incredible and that one is just subpar. And then I had picked up an OPI nail polish. This is OPI is that a spear in your pocket. It is this beautiful teal color, and I love mints and turquoise, and I do love the way that teal looks in the bottle. I love the color teal, but for some reason on my nails it just shows up way too dark. But this one I don't think is too dark. It still looks like a bit of a jewel tone, so I do really enjoy this. Opaque in 2 coats. This is a beautiful fall polish. And then I had repurchased a couple of other Holy Grail items. My EOS Smooth Spheres, I have the Sweet Mint and the Vanilla Mint. The Vanilla Mint and the other scents with the swirls are supposed to be more moisturizing. These work exactly the same, they're just different scents. I absolutely love these because the texture isn't too thick or too thin. I always have these spheres around the house. Absolutely love these, and I will continue to repurchase them. So then I have some fun makeup products to talk about. This is the Pixi and Aspyn Ovard Glowy Powder in the shade London Lustre. And you guys know that I do receive Pixi PR, but this collection came out either 1 or 2 months before I was approved for the Pixi PR program, so I did purchase this myself from Target. Also, before I forget, I wanted to mention that last week I went to my Target and all of the Pixi and YouTuber collaboration products were on sale for 50% off. This highlight is usually $16 and it was on sale for $8. Also, all the Sonia Kashuk products were on clearance, and there were quite a few things from Maybelline. I'm thinking products that they're going to be discontinuing so they can make room for their newer products. And I live in Virginia, so all these products were on sale at my store. I did see these on sale from other people that live in different states, but my friend Ami lives in Texas and her store did not have the items on sale, so I can't guarantee it, but I would would definitely recommend that you guys go to your Target and check to see if these things are on sale. So I had to tell you about that good deal, but back to the product. When this released, I didn't plan on getting it because I thought it was going to be way too similar to the Balm Mary Luminizer, but I remember seeing a comparison swatch picture from the account Meg Blushes. I don't think she posts anymore, but I was able to see in that swatch that the Pixi was actually quite a bit lighter than Mary Luminizer, which is my all-time favorite highlight. And as someone with very fair skin, it can be very difficult to find a highlight that actually works on my skin, where I have that beautiful metallic sheen, but also when I'm in the shade that it doesn't look like a stripe of dark eyeshadow on my skin, because I do often have that problem. But this is absolutely stunning. So I do have a little swatch here in the back of my hand. It is like a pearl color with a beautiful golden undertone, which I think is absolutely amazing. So highly recommend this for fair skin. She also released a shade called Santorini Sunset, which is like a golden peachy color that would be amazing for medium skin. But if you have medium skin, you can definitely wear this one. It will just be a little bit more intense. I do love the formula of this. It is a little powdery, but it isn't as powdery as the Becca highlights. It's very easy to work with. I'm wearing it on my cheekbones today, and I think it is really, really stunning. So I haven't used this enough to say it's holy grail or anything, but I think this is an amazing product, and I would recommend you guys can get it, especially if you can get it on sale. My next exciting makeup product is the Juvia Masquerade Mini Palette. I do have an entire palette of the month review video on this. I will have that linked up here. In that video, I give you really in-depth thoughts on my opinion of the formula, and I also show you several different looks using this palette. I also mentioned this in my 2017 favorites because I love the colors and I love the looks that I created, and that's the main reason it's in my yearly favorites, is because I pushed myself out of my comfort zone and I came up with some really fun looks. So this is the mini palette, but as you guys can see, it's not small. So the original palette, the shades are about the size of a MakeUpForEver shadow, but in the mini palette, the shades are the same size as any standard MAC, Makeup Geek, ColourPop, Anastasia eyeshadow, so it's not mini whatsoever. And I would rather get this because I'm not going to use this up, much less the big one. But I chose this palette over all the other Juvia's Place because it has an even amount of neutrals and colors, and also they're separated. And some of the other palettes, I think they're beautiful, but with the colors all mismatched around and mixed up, it is actually overwhelming to me, and I have zero idea how to create looks with it. And that's why I've decided not to get them, even though I know they're great formula and beautiful shades. But that's why I love this one so much. I can either create just a neutral look, just a colorful, or mix and match. I also did film a 2-in-1 tutorial using this palette where I did one neutral look and one really colorful look. I'll have that linked for you guys as well. I do think that this is a really awesome palette. I would highly recommend it. Also, please, as I said, check out my palette of the month video because I have very, very in-depth thoughts about the formula. It was a little bit tricky for me to work with, but it was totally worth it for the end result. Next, I had purchased an item off of eBay. I had purchased a 2-pack of the Garnier Clean Plus Gentle Clarifying Cleansing Gel. And 10 months ago, apparently, I had just posted my skincare routine. And when I was going to link my products, I realized this was freaking discontinued. I cannot tell you guys how many of my favorite products have been discontinued, and this is an incredible, incredible makeup remover. You can put this on your skin when it is wet, and I just pump a little bit in my hands and I rub it into my eyes to get off my eye makeup, and I rub it onto my skin. It does not burn my eyes. It completely removes all of my makeup without making my skin feel oily or stripped. It is my #1 in-shower makeup remover product. I also love my Neutrogena makeup remover wipes, but I don't want to use those every single day because I will really be freaking wasting them. So that's why I love this as well. And I've tried micellar waters and cleansing oils, and I just like this the best. And I know that some people have seen this at TJ Maxx. I'm about halfway through one bottle, and then I do have this backup as well. I feel like I need to buy one more because this is so, so incredible, and I'm really upset that they discontinued that. And then I had gotten a package from my friend Amanda Alexander here on YouTube. Her channel will be linked down below. And she had sent me 3 of the Philosophy Purity Cleansers. She sent me 2 1-ounce travel sizes, and this is a 3 fluid ounce. And she doesn't like this cleanser, but I really love it. And a lot of people use this as a makeup remover. I still haven't tried it out that way. I have so many backup cleansers, it's insane. But this is an amazing, amazing product. It is so gentle. It makes my skin feel so fresh and clean. I think this is a cleanser that could work for really any skin type, but it is very basic. But I love it. So definitely this is a favorite. I really recommend it. And then she also sent me a little mini of the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. I love this because it gives me really nice full black lashes with a lot of volume. The only negative is that this does really smudge under my eyes because I do have very oily under eyes, and a lot of mascaras do that to me, but this is one of the worst. But I have quite a few deluxe sample sizes of this left, and I will enjoy using them because I love the effect it gives my lashes. I just wish it didn't smudge. And then I had received 2 influencer boxes, which I never received 2 at the same time. And I had gotten a perfume box and a hair box, and usually I get makeup, so that was different for me. So for the perfume box, it was actually a cologne, so of course I didn't use it. I gave it to Justin, and this is the Ralph Lauren Polo Red Extreme, and this is a half fluid ounce bottle. This little bottle is so cute. Justin has used this a lot, but it's really incredible. He has so many different little perfume samples I've given him, or cologne samples that I've given him, and he will just like hold on to them all forever. Instead of just like using it up, he'll like use a different one every day. So he has not used it up yet, but on its way to being done. He has used it a lot. I really love the smell of this, but he did purchase or receive for Christmas the original Ralph Lauren Polo Red, which he likes more, but this one is still really nice. It is a really good cologne, and I think you're able to find Ralph Lauren cologne sets for pretty good deals usually. So I definitely would recommend this cologne for a man in your life, or if you are a woman that likes wearing cologne. I think that it smells really fantastic. And then the hair care product I received is the L'Oreal Air Dry It Wave Swept Spray. I believe there are like 3 different products in this Air Dry It line. I love the packaging. I think it is so beautiful. And this is supposed to give you waves without making your hair crunchy. And it definitely does do that. It is much more gentle than like a sea salt texturizing spray, but it does not hold well. And for me, to get waves, I have to wash my hair at night, let it dry a teensy bit, braid it, and then in the morning my hair will be mostly dried, and I spray it with this at night before I braid it, and then I will also spray it in the morning once I take my braid out. It does a nice job of giving my hair a gentle wave, but not an intense wave, but my hair is kind of difficult in that way. It doesn't hold a curl very well, so it isn't necessarily the spray's fault, but once I use this up, I don't think I'll repurchase it just because it doesn't hold well enough, but it is a nice gentle product. So then I had gotten my Sephora Play Box of the month, which was March 2017, and this was by far the worst box I had ever received. I don't think that there was anything I actually enjoyed in this box, which is a huge bummer. So the first thing was the Living Proof Full Dry Volume Blast. It was a pretty hefty size, but I don't use volumizing mist, so I've held on to it, but I haven't used it. I did try it once actually as a dry shampoo to see if it would work. No, it's very wet. It does not work as a dry shampoo as far as like soaking up oil, so no, it's just not for me. I know it's a good product, but it's not for me. The other thing was the GlamGlow Glowstarter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer in the shade Nude Glow. I did throw this away because it smells very strongly of creamsicle, which makes me want to hurl. I'm sure a lot of people love that scent, but it is very sweet. Blah, like, no, I cannot stand the scent, so I trashed that sucker. And then I had the Benefit What's Up Cream Highlight. I did put that in a giveaway because most of us have already received that from the Sephora birthday gift a couple years back. I don't use cream products very often at all, and it was a little dark for my skin tone, and I wear a lot of powder on my face, so cream and liquid highlights are not a product that works for me in general. It's a nice formula and a pretty color, but it isn't really fit for me. Then we had the Algenist Reveal Concentrate Luminizing Drops in the shade Pearl. I was really excited for these because they look very beautiful, and I would rather use a liquid over a cream because I feel like it blends in nicer. But you guys, the glow was so subtle. It looked like a glowy primer, not like a liquid highlight. So I ended up giving that away to my friend Jean because she loves highlighters, and that was just a snooze for me. The next item I actually have here I see MakeUpForEver Artist Shadow in the shade I544. And you guys are probably like, Heather, what's wrong with that? That's pretty awesome, really pretty taupe eyeshadow. And it is. The problem is that they sent me this exact same eyeshadow 2 times. And I emailed their customer service. They sent me 100 points, which was really nice of them. But I was just so bummed because it isn't like I got this as like a coupon code or a 100-point perk and then received one in a Sephora Play. No, I received the exact same color 2 times from Sephora Play. So I was just really bummed by that because it really wasn't even that many months apart that I received this. So one of the other boxes had a Bobbi Brown eyeshadow stick that I would have loved to get. So this is a good product. It's a pretty shade. I don't know if the formula of the little sample shadow is the same as a full size, and maybe it's just the eye formula. I don't remember what that stands for, but it definitely is a little bit more hard pressed, and I had to dig my brush in there to use it. It's similar to like a MAC shimmer shadow where you really kind of got to get in there. It's not bad. It's a pretty color, but I was just disappointed that I received the same thing twice. And then I had the perfume sample, Atelier Cologne, Clémentine, California. I have yet to try that out. For most of the Atelier Cologne perfume samples that I get, to me they smell like room sprays or a home fragrance and just way too much for me to put on my body, but I would love them as a room fragrance. So as I said, that was the worst Sephora Play box I've ever received. Usually I can find 1 or 2 products that for me I think justify the $10 I spent, but like I'm sure it was a good value, but I just didn't like any of the products. So guys, those are my thoughts on all the products that I featured in this haul from March 2017. And I would love to know your thoughts if you've tested out any of these products. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.